663, you can spray some of that wild cherry in a bag for him because that's what he needs over there. Hey, 663, let him know. Hey, 663, tell 29 Wild Child said hello when I'm gone.
Good evening, time, $2 bill. That's what it goes in. This has been down here in this drawer. Been forever. It's a lot heavier. You know, it's made out of lead. I'm gonna bust Wild Child's panties too. I'm gonna put them 2 panty wearers right there in bed. When I put that 4-6.
I heard you say small station. That's all I caught out of Wild. I heard you break it for me, but come on back, Wild Child listening.
That's you know, your water, still water. That little phone seal on still water outside. Talking to. Oh yeah, well it happened.
Oh, hey Roger, small station. Well, you jumped up that time on my radio. Good grief. He's right in the strawberry patch. That go around. Good evening time, small station, doing your thing in Southeast Missouri. No doubt about it, old Wild Child. Letting you know before I go.
And all the good numbers. I'm just getting right on out there with them, man. You colors. I had some more.
Right back at your small station. Enjoy your Mother Nature, old Wild Child. Waving and gone.
Looking for you. What you gonna do? What you gonna do?
Top of the day to you out there, small station. John Boy, bottom side of Illinois, looking.
Boy, Antenna.
Yeah, I'm out there, small station, west side, while you sliding up in the show me stay. I feel I try to wave a hand before it was too late. Hillbilly trying, baby.
John Boy, do you know 222? John Boy, do you know 222 in Illinois?
Don't danger.
I believe 222 is about 85 miles northwest of me there, Roger.
Okay, well, I didn't know if you knew him personally or talked to him or anything. I talked to him today on the bowl. I wanted him to come up here and talk to me someday.
That's the one that I've got. You ain't talking.
You know, at night, I was up at night, and I did that shit wrong.
Skinny Roger, I told you about just skinny Roger. Good day, but he usually comes down here on that full load ground plane, man.
I can tell you. Where'd you go?
Hey, 212, well, I heard somebody else keyed up there when I was keyed there. I don't know what the plug is up to.
All right, man, I'm going to get out here before I get stepped on, so y'all have a good one out there on that west coast. John Boy, around the bottom side of Illinois, we're back quiet.
All right there, John Boy, around the bottom side of Illinois. I'm waving a hand. I just heard you in there, and want to say hello to you and seeing if you knew 222. So you can call that cop picker and tell him to come say hi. I went down there to the bowl to say hi today, but that was the dub plucker who brought me to this channel. Him and 4040, they're the ones who brought me to channel 28. They're the ones who brought me up here, and so I knew how fun it was to be here. Hey, John Boy up there around Illinois. Worldwide Fireball waving at you down here around Southern California.
Yeah.
Roger that, Fireball. I thought that was you, yeah. No,
Worldwide Fireball.
remind you of the panic attack. I know you've talked to him before, but the other guys are closer to St. Louis area up there, right?
You ain't seen nothing. I'm gonna make you big.
Yeah, I got some neighbors that live in Fairfield, Illinois. They don't live too far from, I guess, I forgot, Chicago or somewhere. They live in Fairfield, and they come out here for the winter time so they don't see the snow. That's kind of nice. Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow, and then just come back here into the middle of the desert where it's 70 degrees in the day and 50 at night, and then when it gets hot, leave. That's perfect.
Oh, man, I know you're right. Yeah, we got
Fireball, you're 30 dB on channel 15 and you're 30 dB on channel 3 and it keeps going up and down. And you're up in the M band, I figured I'd let you know.
Big old wave to you, 317.
You gotta stop the copy, Fireball. I'm 2,000 miles away. You're 30 S on channel 15. And I got the receiver where they are. Since around California.
Yeah, I did hear you said that I'm 30 S units on channel 15, And I'm 30S units in the ham band. Okay. I don't know. We just tested this like 20 minutes ago. We just tested this just like 20 minutes ago. And I think it's your radio. Well, I don't know what kind of radio you have. You said in the ham bands, so you don't have a CB radio. Do you have a Cobra, Uniden? Any of those? That's a CB. You ever heard of a CB radio? That's what kind of radio it is. But that's good information, though. I don't know. I've been listening on my radio, and there's some listening stations that are playing it live. And one guy's playing sideband on channel 43. I don't hear this radio at all. Not at all. Not one bit. Doing 300 bird watts. Now, channel 15 might hook with channel 28 because when you flip a switch and go to the higher bands, you got to be on channel 23 or channel 15 or something like that. Maybe that's because you got your radio CB with the switches. I don't know. But it is good information. But just, hey, if I'm bleeding over, if you ain't bleeding, you ain't succeeding. That's what I say. I'm gone.
Well, you know what? It's not bleed over, dude. I'm trying to tell you, you're actually throwing a carrier. You're throwing a carrier about every 250.
Oh, I just went down to 15. It's dead quiet down there during your whole transmission.
Man, you key up. You got no radio in your room or whatever. Go to 15 and go to 3 and you'll see it. I'm just saying. It isn't my radio. It isn't the ham net. It's on this channel pairing them up. It's no big deal.
Okay.
Regardless of what, I've got 15 radios over here. I'm not going to check all of them, but I know that my SDR receiver, I'm picking you up on a dipole hooked up to an SDR receiver with a waterfall. See, and I widen it out, and when you key up, and you spike up here where you're at, and you spike up at 15, and you spike up at 3, and you spike up at 27, and I don't know, maybe it's conditions. I don't know. I thought it was somebody local. But, yeah, you can, and it's weird, you can almost make you out, but I mean, you got your 30 dB here, your 30 dB on 15, your 30
Well, easiest way to think you guys see it, some guys running the SDR radios got it projected on a TV, or you can look at go look at one of those ICOM 7300s and look at the demonstration on that screen, and you'll see the screen, and you'll see what a waterfall looks like.
You know, I'm trying to pass you some information, brother, that you are...
most people use, that's what people use for receiving. I don't understand it all, don't care for it, but, you're getting into the high-tech stuff there, 317, and I'm not all about that.
Now to help my buddy, because he's trying to get something to work, and I was on another channel, but, I just have to look over at the icon, and it's in the 28, 385 on the net, Tuesday night.
You see them gates, you know, it's got the ripples going across the screen. It should have a vertical line coming up, and you see the signals going up. That's a waterfall. I know you've seen that.
Just blame me, okay? Blame Mr. Natural.
Oh, you can see if somebody is transmitting off band, because they'll be off-centered on there if they're coming in on there. There's a lot of things for it. You can see how wide the audio, wide-banded the audio is and all that stuff. If you're into that, it's a cool deal. It really is. I almost brought an icon that had that in there, but I don't need that shit. I just want something that tells me what channel I'm on, what frequency I'm on, and all that crap. I don't need to know the rest.
Well, that's what this guy was talking about. He said that his SDR, I'm bleeding over on all these channels from his SDR. Well, I think that Wild Child is correct and right that your SDR, I mean, it's good info. Don't worry, man. It's good information. It's good to know, because I want to be on the right channel. I'm on channel 28 on my Cobra 1000. I don't have a frequency counter. I'm on channel 28. And when I transmit, I am on frequency. I got really good reflect, like I don't have any. So, okay, I'm on band. I'm on my CB radio that I purchased to talk on. But if you guys using the SDR, that's a little tiny receiver that receives in something else. Is not a CB radio. That's a certain type of receiver. And you said something about an antenna. You have some kind of antenna. Well, that could be like Wildchild said. You could have a TV antenna receiving whatever channel that you're receiving. But when I was on Key, Wildchild, he has a CB radio, a Citizens Band radio, like a Cobra, or a Uniden, or a President Washington. He went down to channel 15. He can't hear me. So, I don't know, man. I don't know what to tell you. But, hey, man, if you hear me on those channels, just come up here and give me a call. If you call my name, I'll talk to your radio. Because, that's what Fireball does. Somebody called my name, and I dropped this Count Bigger Mall down on Key, and everyone goes, hey, Fireball, what's going on, Count Bigger? What's going on, Fireball? Oh, man, not much. I'm just sitting here hijacking the band.
I went back down to 15, listened again, and in between the bleed over, as I was hearing the guys from 17 on 15, just plain as day, but when it went quiet, you was not in there, and I flipped back up there, you still got it.
I don't know. I you know what I do think, it could be the radio or it could be this 6-bill, but I'm going to tell you something. I think it's the water and maybe their radios or whatever. I'm telling you, dude, I might be bouncing off all this water. I talked to Cripple Lizard today. He called me on the phone. He's talking to me about when he used to drive his semi-truck through here, that he was the king of the world. And he had a 2-pill. He had a Silver Eagle 2-pill back in the 70s and 80s. And he said when he was down here, anywhere down in this area, anywhere, that he was just the king of California. Nobody could touch him. Nobody could key on him. No one. And he had a little 2-pill. I said, no way. Come on. He goes, I'm telling you, man, I've been down there a lot. And if you live near the Salton Sea, you must have a whole lot of radio conditions. I turned the radio up, and he's like, holy moly. And I go, yep, maybe this is a good spot.
I'll just have a few more people check it out because I know my shit's tuned up right. I got a good radio technician. And if you was talking... about 4 or 5 people real quick that do. And that's just really flipping through the channels listening. And I hear them, it's like, what the hell? They come up 28, they're up here talking, I can flip back and listen for a minute, and they'll come right back. I can hear them in other, I've heard some guys all the way down to 13 before. Come on now. If I can't hear you, have some other people check, because I did not hear you. You were bleeding down. You get where you're bleeding down. 6 channels bleeding. But you didn't really have much audio. You just signal. I do that. And I know I'm very narrow banded, so I ain't had my shit wide banded, so it is what it is.
Okay, so my radio is wide banded. This one is. And the radios that I'm going to go there on Thursday, the 2 radios that I'm going to take to my buddy, and this guy's well-known, renowned. He is the distributor for CB Truck Sales. CB Truck Sales radios, they come from him, straight from his shop. And I've known the guy since I was 15 years old. And I'm going to talk to him, these other 2 radios that I got. I'm going to be like, look, they need to be on band, they need to be on frequency, and he does that stuff regular. This radio was already there. So, and he had already done it. So I doubt that this radio would be doing that because his reputation wouldn't be any good if it's bleeding all over the world. So, yeah, we'll see. But it is good information. The other station out there, I mean, you do not want to bleed over every channel all the time. You don't want to do that, that's for sure. And I was worried about it, but shoot, when I talk to other people and they say that it's not happening, I'm already going to get 2 other radios. I'm going to talk on those too. I'm going to see if those work. And if they don't bleed over, I don't know, man. This is what I think. I think that it's good information, but maybe it's just something to talk about. I don't know. But I do know the SDR is not a CB radio. That is a receiver. That's like having a little scanner in your radio with every single channel. That's not a CB, citizens band. So if you don't know what a citizens band radio is, you might want to hook that up. Then you could go to channel 15 and talk to your buddies.
It's good, 317. It's getting real good.
You getting out the popcorn?
I'll stop you, 317.
Question. What has all that got to do with your Class C splatter box? Answer the question at hand. What's that got to do with that Class C splatter box you're running?
Okay, well, that's another answer. That has nothing to do with it. Hey, if I'm running Class C, well, then that's just what I run. You know, that's what's going on. But, hey, run what you brung. I don't know what to tell you. I'm about to amplify it here in another couple weeks, Breaker.
Well, tell him if he wants to get back up in your radio, you better get more than 2,300 dosy watts.
Hey, my friend, my friend, he loves his meter. And every time he shows me these watts, and it doesn't matter about watts, but every time he shows me, he's got this realistic meter. And he goes, hello. And it almost goes up there to 2,000 watts. He goes, look at that. And every time, sometimes I just laugh so hard, I just keep laughing and laughing and laughing. I'm like, dude, you need a meter. He's like, oh, no, I've had all the meters. This is the best meter. It's just reference on a meter, but, man, he loves that realistic meter. I got one of those. They work.
Well, anybody can take a screwdriver to one.
Like you said, a reference. You can have a message, you have an amplifier or radio with either one, it don't matter. Because it's a reference, it shows you when you're getting it going, the water's going up or if it's going down. That's all there is to it.
This is exactly correct. This is what he does. I mean, yeah, you read the same every time, and that's good. Yep. Yeah, that's kind of how I do it. And another thing, too, is these 6 little 2879s, yes, they might be Class C, but I can hear my voice through every one of these transistors. These things are singing like no tomorrow. They're going all over the band because I'm hijacking the band!
I'm sitting here listening to the Fireball Show.
Well, it's good you listen to the Fireball Show. Now you got this other guy going, audio, audio. You want me to do that to you? Audio, audio. I'm not going to do that because I bought my CB to talk. You bought your CB to get keyed on and say, audio.
Hey, Fireball, I just went out there naked there. I didn't have shit on, but anyway, Fireball, Baloney's waving. We must have a direct connection, son.
Hey, Baloney, we could have a direct connection. I'm telling you, man, when Cripple Lizard called me on the phone and told me I lived down, and he found out I lived down here, he goes, dude, you have the best spot ever. I go, no. I took my mobile at 6,000 feet, and I was the king of the California. He goes, no, I'm telling you, you got the best spot. I was like, awesome, works great, too, because, man, it feels like I'm the king.
That right there, while ago, was probably about, I don't know, 500 or 600 a key without my driver on. And here you come back, so yeah, you got the spot.
Well, this water, dude, there's 35 miles of water, 35 miles long, and 40 miles wide. That's what the Salton Sea is. And this got a lot of ground. So, I mean, this whole area that I'm sitting in right now was water. It's not water anymore, but it was. And maybe that's what it is. I don't know. But I got my ground rods in there about 25 feet in the floor, in the dirt. I put a 15-foot ground rod down in there, and I put another 10-footer above it, right through the footing.
Ain't nobody.
What you also got to look at is the water table level. It's like where I'm sitting at, the water table is not that deep. So I'm basically sitting on top of a freaking humongous underground lake.
Oh, okay, I have that too. Where I live, there is underwater those things, what you're talking about. That's what Imperial Valley area is, Coachella and Brawley and all these other areas I live near. That's why we have so much water for our water. Our water bill's only like $20 because they get water under the dirt or under whatever. I saw some on TV because they're talking about, oh yeah, we're all in drought. But my area is not in drought because they get their water underground, and that's what services our water. So my water table's underwater also. Maybe that's it. Maybe that's why I'm a badass.
Oh boy, there's a bunch of people going off out there. And boy, I got reflect out the yin-yang because we're getting some snow. I don't know if I ought to talk on this much more, but maybe I can burn it off, maybe I can't, I don't know. There's a lot of moisture on this short line antenna out, but I probably still got a whole hell of a lot less reflect than most folks do. I got, let's see, I got 7 watts of reflect because my antenna's shortening. Woo-hoo!
Oh, God. So when it's dry, you don't even have a quarter watt of reflect, but now it got a little snow. Now you got maybe 5.
Oh, yeah, it kind of freaked me out. I looked up there. Yeah, it's raising up there now. I'm getting close to 10 now. So it's coming down pretty good out there right now. I'm shorted out, and I'm still under 1.1.
Well, you go to the driver. You don't need to go to the driver. Probably can still whip all these guys going, oh, man, damn. Oh, I feel sorry for all the rest of the people that are listening to all this, because when I'm on the key, they don't hear it. But they hear the rest of the, That's because you guys aren't a badass like me.
Seconds to tune up an amplifier. If you ain't got it tuned up within 30 seconds, he's on.
Oh, he's gonna get in there and get your full Roger on.
I'm doing some supper. I'll be listening.
Just eat some supper and go get some popcorn. Hey, Baloney, eat some supper and go get some popcorn, because this is getting good. Hey, Baloney, go get some supper and eat some popcorn. I'm getting my Little Debbie's little rolls, strawberry rolls. I'm going to eat one of those. I'm gone.
Hey, Joe, but I could go for one of them Little Debbie's.
Oh, it is what it is, man. Oh, man. The man of many handles. That guy... I know you know I know who you are, because you was doing all those gates on that 959. So if I tell you I know who you are, but you're funny as hell still. And I don't take sides in none of this shit. There's only one person out there I go after, and that Duck stays down on channel 11 where he belongs. He tries to sneak it in once in a while, and he tries to key on me. He gets his lips chopped off, then he goes back to 11 and thinks he's a badass, but oh well. But you know how it is, Duck Killer.
Only God knows. I'll see ya.
Start getting down with your bad self. I know people are talking to you now, whereas they was bitching at you, bitching about you. I was getting people texting me saying, who is this? Who is this? I said, well, why don't you talk to him and figure it out? I talk to him all the time. Then they got mad because I was talking to you and keeping you going. It's the horse and pony show, as they say. Oh, gay fuckers. But anyways, I'm just out here talking about radio. I don't give a damn what anybody thinks. Because I just get my rocks off knowing I was running 2,500 bird loafing right now. And yeah, I ain't melting the solder of the pins on my tubes. And them big 3,000s and bigger can't get over me most of the time. Man. Kleenex is gonna make a fortune.
Hey, we are about to get in Smoky Hills.
0.39. Transformers 0.39.
Oh, that's the way it is here. That's the way it is here. I've got some down in Arkansas. I used to live closer to them, but we're 75 miles right now, so I just still hear them talk shit about me when I go to the ground fight. That's the best thrill I get is to go, I let them have 28 when the DX is gone, because I go sideband, but I'll put it down over here, I'll point it down their way and I'll listen. They just whine and cry. They can't talk skip because they're 500 dosy watts. Won't get out of Arkansas. Oh my God.
And 856.
Pop fast. Hey, 308. Pop fast.
Yeah, I think they used to give them out of McDonald's with a head 2 line sections and the remote bird meters. That's all I'm running. I do have a peak meter in here. It's a heat kit. It matches my SB221 that I'm selling, so I'm hoping the guy buys it. I don't think he will, but maybe I'll just eBay and get rid of it. I ain't even ever hooked it up. I just bought it just because it looked cool. Never even hooked it up. Don't care. I don't think I have anything I could run on it. Well, I might be able to hook my little 250D to it. No, I sure couldn't. I sure couldn't. Because I don't figure it'd hold it. Chicago, let's go one more time.
How about it, Mountain Man? Mountain Man? Been a long time, Mountain Man. 065 Dog Catcher, East Side Iowa in the corn. And I'm waving at you, break.
How do you want to do it? That thing's smoking out there, man.
Not when 308 keys up. Not when 308 got that hammer down. Break on!
I just love it when somebody's out there saying, man, I got a 25 kW slug and I'm putting it in the corner. But they don't tell you it's a peak meter because you have to, you got a bird 43 now. Oh, hell yeah. That's why I said, did you read the manual? What do you mean? You can't read more than 25,000 PEP on a bird, and you can't read more than 10,000 bird. I ain't gonna say, all right, Mr. Rabbit, because the book does not say which it is. I ain't getting in that argument with nobody. What? You can't read that shit. It's not accurate. If you're going 25,000 in the corner, that's going beyond what it says it recognizes, so I don't get it. And then they're running them without a peak kit. And they're, oh man, I'm getting 15,000 bird on my board. Hey, before you shoot that phone down, hold on at 308-800 got away with you before you get on.
308, oh Bobcat, said it, Bobcat, make it.
Bleed over on
Talk to you, Mo.
Hey, look, this is the radio I still got a 5-filter sheet amp in there. It don't really do much at 13.8, but oh well. It is what it is, but yeah, I'm sitting back watching the circus, man. Guys, old man, he can't figure out why his box ain't doing this. He can't get over somebody. He got too small to driver. Well, there's a man kind of bigger. If your builder tells you exactly what you need to drive it and get the potential out of it, and not hurt it, and you still go with a smaller driver, then you can't figure out why you're getting keyed on because you damn Android. I know a lot of people. I find out a lot of... I find out way too much, but it's hilarious. It is hilarious. It goes on. That's why I go for a lot of popcorn. You're real close to your speaker hole.
Hey, you need to bring that speaker in the Cactus 800 on the Alabama, Georgia line. I'm always believing that I got it now. Hey, give me one. Well, you're so good, Spiker. Just keep doing your thing. I think everybody
800 and all 800. That's a little bit of nest I got.
Oh, you got 203 in it.
I guess I got no Mother Nature out there today. Just no Mother Nature in the mag. Tail driver in the mag, waving a hand.